You're a loser. You're so stupid. You're so sloppy fat. You're such an idiot. I can't believe you're as dumb as you are. Have you ever been the victim of an insult? How do you react to that? I'll talk about that in just a minute. You know, if you live long enough, you're probably going to be insulted in some way. Now, there's a whole lot in the media that talks about people being triggered by things. People being made upset by either what folks say or what folks do or whatever we might come across. I think we're in a climate now where a lot of people get upset over just about everything, which I think is a little much. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be upset by things that are wrong or not just. And that's not really what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what we do with this negative, I guess, energy, so to speak, when it comes our direction. Whether you're a kid on the playground and somebody is making fun of you for wearing glasses, or maybe you don't have the nice clothes, or whether you're an adult that another adult is saying something negative about in a way that's just nasty and unkind. How do we deal with that as people? How do we deal with that as a Christian? What are we supposed to do? Should we retaliate? Should we get into an argument? Should we allow it to escalate and just get worse and worse and worse? Sometimes you really want to say something back, don't you? You'd like to retaliate against people who are treating you unfairly or unkindly. And that's completely and totally understandable. I get it. I understand. I've been insulted before, and I bet you have too. You just want to jump back on that negativity wagon with them. You want to throw some in their direction. But really, when we think about it, when we do that, we're not really solving a thing, are we? We're not making anything better. We're just making more hard feelings. It's not worth it, guys. I've decided that in my older age here, as I start to maybe get a little wisdom about things, if I'm insulted, I refuse to take that negative energy and feed into it, or I'm sure going to try. I hope that I can be successful. If somebody says something just awful to me or bad to me, I want to turn that into something positive. I want to take that. Maybe that criticism is just. Maybe it's just presented in the wrong way. Maybe what they said was right, and I need to examine myself and say, you know what? I need to make a change here. Maybe that's the case. But even when it is unfair, when you are treated badly, if you just decide, you know what? My value is not based on what someone else thinks of me. My value is not based on how pretty I am, or thin I am, or rich I am, or what I've got, or what my status is, or my job. My value is based on what God thinks of me. And I can tell you now, God thinks I'm amazing. He thinks you're amazing too. He thinks the people that insult you are amazing. He just wants a relationship with them. He wants to help them not be that kind of negative person. God wants us to feel positive. Now, I know life gets tough sometimes, and there are things that happen to us that makes it really difficult to stay positive. I get that. I talk about that a lot on this channel. Sometimes life just weighs you down in ways you can't hardly stand. I get it. I've experienced it. I completely understand it. But the thing about it is, we have a choice to make. We can either be positive and try to uplift somebody, or we can take that negativity that we've experienced and we can share it with other people. When we share it with other people, that just puts bad feelings in their lives, and it doesn't solve anything for anyone. I see kids do it a lot. I see adults do it a lot. And I think we really need to pay attention to the things that we say. There's no excuse ever for being unkind. There isn't. There is no excuse for being unkind. Be kind to each other. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you next week.